Recently, this game came out that we pre-ordered, by the way, Black Myth Wukong. And apparently I need to turn in my leftist card back into George Soros because there is a call to boycott this game. Just more evidence Twitter is some alternate reality game. A bunch of chuds were stroking themselves over this gay, furry digital toy based on Chinese folklore, thinking this was some kind of own. What was the evidence when I asked for it? A 3 out of 5 star review that mentioned a con being lack of diversity and inclusion. Whatever the fuck that means in this context, considering it's a game full of anthro animals and demons. So out of curiosity, I'll actually read the fucking review. Here is the concerning excerpt. As far as chapters 1 and 2, while characters are clearly fictitious and fantastical creatures, there are no female or feminine NPCs, enemies, or bosses present. The only exception, if you can call it female, is a boss named Mother of Stones in chapter 2, which is nothing more than a still glowing rock with no abilities, being guarded by other enemies. Okay, is that true? Did she say anything wrong here? The lack of diversity and inclusivity resonates with the misogynistic comments reported to have been made by developers, which express disdain for women playing their games. Although Black Myth Wukong does have truly enjoyable moments, the underlying feeling that women weren't welcome in this world felt present throughout my gameplay experience. Is there anything I have to refute? I mean, this is their personal experience. I want someone to explain to me how this translates into a boycott of the game and that I shouldn't play it and that you're bad for playing it. How does this translate into that? Wow, it's almost like being a woman and living in the planet Earth gives you a different perspective on life, and you might have a different experience to life as opposed to being born with a penis and identifying as male. Wow, fascinating! Especially given that, according to reports, the developer also suggested that women aren't capable of enjoying or being skilled at these types of games. That's a real call for a boycott if I ever heard one. This in turn led me to dive deeper to the linked IGN article regarding some of the environments female staff had to deal with. I don't give a shit about crude comments like this one here. The snake spirit is different from what I imagined, but if I cover the bottom half with my hand, it's still possible to jerk off. Cause I say crude shit all the time. Probably within this commentary too. That aside, when it comes to the working and growing up experience, I wasn't born with a vagina and assigned female at birth, so I don't know what it's like. Though there is this thing I have called empathy, and there are some pretty fucked up stories when it comes to working in these companies as woman and being a female gamer in general.